actually sign up for it? Yes, I did. Oh boy. Well, that was frustrating. Whew. And let me just make sure that everything's set up so that I don't have to Alt tab out. Hello. Yes, face cam. I know, right? It's incredible. You join me being very frustrated because I am an idiot and I decided to go do a race without any practice at all because it was just starting and I fancied just starting the stream, which was dumb. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do a different race, but this time practice. Remind me to join the actual session as well. Cool, there we go. Yes, face cam. It's weird, isn't it? I'm just going to quickly pop my phone somewhere I can see it. There, maybe? There we go. It's just so I can keep an eye on the stream slightly better. No, I'm not sure if we have. Right, so this car, a lot of people seem to have a lot of trouble with. And it is a very difficult car. The back end really likes to come at you. You cannot brake and turn at the same time. And the other thing that a lot of people miss is you really don't want to rev it above 5,500. Yeah, see? I've honestly been watching the virtual F1 more than I ever watched the real F1. Oh, my mic's in the way. So there's things a lot of people miss. There's two things a lot of people miss about this car. One is that you want to be using the... you want to be on the throttle all the time because the throttle really balances the back end. And the other is that you want to be in a much higher gear than you think because all the power goes above about 5,500. This is much more familiar. I can't remember what I was driving on this course last time, but it certainly wasn't the Spec Racer. Don't mind me, just going for the brake instead of the clutch. It's completely normal. Go on, get in gear. Thank you. I have the clutch bound cheesily. As in, most of its length is a dead zone. So you just have to blip it, and it goes into gear. Come on, okay. Oh, that's cool. What, Kota? Ooh. Oh, turn one? Oh, Kota turn 1 must be great. This turn 1's just such a weird corner because everyone takes so much speeding because it's uphill, so you can brake so much later than you normally would. I mean, Kota's one of those tracks that's designed for the spectacle. When the last time I drove this car at this track was. Probably 2 seasons ago. Go on, get that thing out there. I'm still revving it too high. Oh god, this is fine. This is fine. I said it's fine. Why aren't you believing me? It's fine. What times are people doing? 48s, okay. I think that corner's a 3rd gear corner. One thing I found with this car is it's often a lot faster to just leave it in a higher gear rather than unsettling the car by putting it into a lower gear than it needs to be in. If I can get into 49s, I'll be happy. I mean, if I can get into the 50s, I'll be pretty happy, but 49s, then I'll actually be on the pace. Which, considering how long it's been... Oh. Probably about as good as I can hope for. That's why I've got the cheesy clutch bounds to stop me from doing that. Yeah, it's weird. I was going to go to the WEC at Silverstone this year. I doubt that'll be happening. I'm going to have to train myself not to spend too much time looking at chat while I'm trying to drive. I also really need to adjust my sim setup. I've said this a few times today, but... Well, let's try this as a 3rd gear corner, because I reckon you can roll through... Oh! I said... 3rd. That went well. What the hell happened there? Normally if you dip the clutch in iRacing, it just goes in. But yeah, this setup is not shoulder friendly at the moment. Oh damn it, you distracted me. I'm blaming this on you. 100% your fault. Entirely your fault. You know what I was just saying? About not reading chat and all. I've bigged this car up as one that a lot of people find hard to drive and I tend to do alright in. So if I start fucking up, it's just going to be really embarrassing. I seem to remember you can just floor it through that corner. Go on, shoulders. Somebody's weird fetish there. I have tried making safer setups for this car, but I've just come to the conclusion that the only way you can drive it fast is by setting it up such that it's basically trying to spin on you all the time. Can't remember what my fast line through that corner was, because I found a line that was surprisingly fast through there. I think it's just like a really, really late apex. No, I pirate it. No, I do pay the... well, actually no, I pay an annual subscription. I decided after my exams last year I'd get myself a treat and just buy myself, because you get a 50% discount when you first sign up. Or you often do anyway, depending on what time of year you sign up, look out for the sales. But, I decided after my exams finished last year to just get myself a treat and just buy myself a full 2-year subscription on while it was on the 50% discount, because I figured that, like, I might as well buy 2 years for the price of one. There's a question mark over whether I'll renew it at the end of next year. Into gear. Thank you. Hey, 50. I mean, I've been enjoying it quite a lot. It really is, yes. But the things people say are true. Well, let's try this hella late apex. So you just drag it all the way out there. Yes, I saw the guy die behind me. Yeah, you drag it all the way out there. Oh, you do it as well. Oh, cool. Are you doing the Le Mans 24 next week? Oh, I followed him. Never follow another guy. Oh, cool. I didn't know. Yeah, the things people say about it are true, in that, like, it's the only place where you can reliably sign on and just get racing. Everywhere else, if you want proper racing, you have to sign up to a league, and then you can only race when the league races are on. Whoa, shit. Yeah, I mean, that's because it has safety ratings, basically. So why aren't you doing the 24 this year? Because I was going to do it for the first time this year, if I can get a team. Oh, wee! He's having an interesting time mid-corner. Oh, I shouldn't be racing you in practice. Thanks. But yeah, you basically go out really wide at the entrance, and then you take it all the way in here on the exit. And then you fluff up the gear change. Intending to be. I have a prospective team, but there's not much communication going on at the moment, so I might need to find somebody else. Problem is, I don't really know anyone in iRacing, because most of my community is the OMSI community, and the overlap isn't really that big. I've been doing practice in, thing is, that's a shame. That would have been fun. Oh well. I've been practicing in Assetto Corsa in the 458, assuming that the most likely thing for me to do it in is the 488. Because that's just sort of the safest GT car. I don't really want to do it in a prototype. Right, the LMP1s, you know what people say about noob drivers in LMP1s. And the P2s are basically for people who have a superiority complex, as far as I can tell. Well, actually I don't really know what drives people to use LMP2s. No, the good racing is always in the GTs and the P1s. The P2s just sort of drive around and like aren't faster enough than the GTs to be able to got a slow car on the left. Why isn't my spotter sounding very enthusiastic at the moment? Have I got crew chief on instead? Or rather, have I got it... Whoop! Have I got it turned off for crew chief? Oh cool, I've just never really... I don't know. I've never really gone for league racing. I can see the appeal, but I often just want to sign in and race. And in all honesty, I have good days and bad days, and all the bad days I don't want to race. So I don't want the pressure. Let's try this line again. Go in the throttle hella early. And then fluff the gear change. Oh! Oh, I've completely fucked it now. I didn't fluff the gear change. No idea. I'm not going to be competitive either way. My only intention is to get to the end without wrecking myself or anyone else. Got a slow car on your right. I mean, you can probably tell from my driving at the moment that I'm not good enough to be in any of the top splits. I don't know how many splits there are going to be. Yeah, I would have thought so. Thing is, the splits are determined by iRating, aren't they? My iRating is what? Well, it's probably tanked after that extremely ill-advised CTSV race. It is! Hello, Ross. My iRating will probably have tanked after that terrible CTSV race I just had, because I was 5th iRating in the split. That was a really bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea and I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, I have no idea what the iRating of these people who I potentially could be part of a team with is. Yeah, I've heard that before. I've also heard that, like, you just choose. Not as in you choose your split, but as in you... It's up to you to enter the iRating. I don't know, I've never done it before. I'm probably getting everything misconstrued, and that sounds like it would be a really bad system, honestly. Yeah, my iRating at the moment is... oh god, I don't know. It's probably only about 1.5k. It's not starter iRating, it's not 1350. And it also isn't... oh god, he's coming. iRating. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that the forums are probably the best place. I might drop another message to these guys who were interested first. This guy's faster than me. Well, I am doing 49s consistently again now, which is nice. So they're probably in the 40s. I was going to say 46.7s, but they're in the 46s. I mean, I know that there's a lot more time to be gained. Okay. The thing that I'd quite like is to be in a split that actually has multi-class. I mean, I know the only way to guarantee that is to be in a prototype, because there will be so many GTs signed up that I imagine that the bottom couple dozen splits will all be GTs only. I'm pretty damn sure I'd be in the bottom couple dozen splits. Oh, I'm 10th now. That's cool. So this is what I should have done before doing the CTSV. Oh, hello. Whoa, hello. Friendly. Extremely friendly. Let's just let him go past. Not driven in the lower splits. What's your iRating, dare I ask? It's got to be 3k plus for that kind of thing. I should switch to the race sign-up practice. 4.8k! Bloody hell. I mean, he did say 7 years. I'd like to get to about 3k. Like, since I spend so much else of my free time doing OMSI stuff, I think that's probably about as much as I can expect. Yeah. I filled myself up to a B license. No, I am actually not. Who'd have thought it? I should switch to the race practice lobby now. I can use it to practice my pit entry. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine if a simulator that you could buy for 30 quid and you get all the cars and tracks for it, okay, almost all the cars and tracks for it, had an actual safety ranking system and regular online lobbied races. Imagine that. Oh boy, I really need to sort out my pedal setup. So I'll show you quickly. Maybe I won't. Oh, there we go. So my pedals used to be a set of G27 pedals, but now they're this. So the brake and clutch are hung suspended, and the accelerator's still on the floor. You're probably only seeing the floor at the moment, aren't you? Let me hold that more steady. So brake and clutch are suspended, accelerator's on the floor. Don't really know why I decided to go for it like that, but it just seemed like the right idea. The problem I've got at the moment was to make the back nice and sturdy, I put this great big extra distance in the back. And the problem with that great big extra distance in the back is that now the pedals are too close to me, which means the wheel is too far away from me because I have to push the seat back. Which means it's quite uncomfortable. It's fine at Le Mans, because at Le Mans you've got the you can recover all the way down the straights. Yeah, exactly. But anywhere else it's a bit of a problem. Let me just check that my webcam's actually back in the right place. Yep. Yeah, exactly that. So here I've either got to keep my shoulders really stretched forward, or I've got to hunch my legs up. Alright, so 15 minutes. Cool. I'll probably do this and stop because now I have done... I did a full stint at Le Mans in the Assetto Corsa earlier. And then I did the disastrous CTSV race. Dare I look at the results for that? I'm not sure I do. And now I've been practicing for this too. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Not connected to the internet because I have no Wi-Fi in this little corner. Let's do it with my phone then. I think the results must be in. I want to see how much I've lost. But yeah, if I do make my way into the 24, then I want to stream it. Which is part of why I'm doing these test streams. So, I've got my new style border up at the top. I've got my face cam, which I think top right's the best place for that. I don't really know why, it just feels right. I've got my chat, which I might get rid of because I think I have a bot posting the chat in both chats. My series results. Come on, tell me the bad news. Let's see. How big of an oof is this? That was a really bad idea, that race. I want to reiterate. Ooh! Mmm! 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 Okay. You're not seeing that. You're not. You don't need to see that. Right. Now I need to get back into the rhythm again. What times are people doing in this lobby? 49s? I can do that. Can't do the 46s that some people are doing. I can do 49s. Some people just seem to really get this car. I seem to get it more than most, judging by the number of people I see spinning off under throttle or braking. But I certainly don't get it the same way some people do. Also, that's why I've found my cheesy clutch. One weird thing I find about iRacing is that you tend to have to keep holding the wheel over at a further angle than you think. Like, it feels like you're understeering everywhere. There you go, 153.7, and we're fourth in session. Of course, this isn't the race lobby. See, that wasn't feeling like you're understeering everywhere. That was understeering. Yeah, I reckon the late apex approach is probably best. Come on, Luke Bacon, let's see what you got. Hope it's bacon. Oh god, what are they going to do? Like, are you going to have to play a game of, like, you just play the webcam of Charles Leclerc sitting in his room in front of a screen? It's been funny watching the F1 driver arms race of sim equipment, because remember the first virtual GP where they were all racing on like G29s and T300s, and now everyone has a Fanatec CSL Elite except for the people who have direct drive wheels all of a sudden. I mean, Fanatec is an official partner, so it does kind of make sense. Oh, why second? See, sometimes I just, like... Sometimes I get into a rhythm, and then occasionally I just, like... Some bit of muscle memory just forgets it, and goes, no, second gear here. No, 6,500 revs is good. What setup do you use then? Oh, hello. Top end a second into first. You know what? Let's try this elite strat. There we go. Oh, got some salt in chat. Oh, my favourite trick in a real car is 5th down to 2nd. Or 6th down to 2nd, depends on the car. I have a tendency to, when coming off the motorway, coast down in the high gear as long as I can, leaving it in gear, then go onto the clutch, go straight down into 2nd, and then just use 2nd for the last bit coming to a stop. I think it's called eco-safe driving in the driving test now. Skipping gears. Apparently my uncle failed his driving test because he hit a dog. I think I'm remembering that right. Yeah, there you go. It's going... oh no. Apparently the dog ran out in front of him and the instructor agreed that it wasn't his fault, but they were going to have to fail him anyway because, like, you can't just hit a dog and pass. Let's try taking this a little later. Because normally I dive all the way into the apex. Yeah, that is faster. Why have I been doing it like that before? Lol, money. I would love to get a proper setup. The one thing that I have done so it's happening eventually. The thing that I have done is I've ordered one of those okay, I can't remember what the company is, but oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck happened there? I've ordered... what the fuck happened there was probably that I was not thinking about my braking point. I've ordered one of those new load cell brake kits that just came out for the G27 pedal set. So I'm going to see how much of a difference that makes. And like I say, I probably need to rebuild this modified pedal set that I've made. I would like a better wheel though. I was looking at Thrustmaster TSPC racers. There was somebody who was selling a TSPC racer with the rim for £200 near me. And I didn't get it. I'm so pissed off. Because I can quite happily make an Arduino adapter for the pedals and the gear lever. Or just buy one of the various adapters. Yeah, I know, right? They normally go for about 250, 300, but this one went for 200. And it was the day that I was coming back from uni. So I thought, oh, I'll just check in on it tomorrow. And it had gone. Because I didn't really want to drive another 40 odd miles after doing the 200-mile journey from uni to home. Yeah. I mean, part of me wants to just go Fanatec and just get into the... Oh, hello. Where's the gear? Part of me wants to get into Fanatec and just go straight into that end of things. Fanatec, Fanatic, however you want to pronounce it. But another part of me is saying, no, Fanatec wheels cost minimum 150, more like 300 for most of them, for the rims that is, not the wheelbases. You could get a Thrustmaster wheel, where you can get the really nice Formula rim and the really nice TX leather rim. and each of them will cost you about 50 to 70 quid instead of 300. So I'm not sure if I want to lock myself into the more expensive ecosystem. Right, so note to self, there's a corner here at the end of this straight, right? You see that bit where the track's no longer going straight on? That's a corner. Yeah. I mean, I'd really like one of the really nice proper club sport wheels or wheelbases, but yeah. Right, okay. I'm confident that I can at least make it round the track without ending up in a wall. I think I've done enough laps to prove that to myself now. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. One thing I was going to do though, when London comes in, is I was going to get myself one of those 32 benign monitors. Because on my desk I have, I was originally going to have 3 24-inch 16 benigns, but I've come to realise that actually I don't really want to look that much further left and right than I already do. So I was starting to think, okay, 2 monitors would actually be pretty good, except that then you've got a chunky bezel in the middle, which is fine if you're driving a car with a halo, but it really doesn't work for anything else, so maybe a 32 benign would work for me. So either I'll be getting a 32 benign, sort of 2K, except it actually works out as 4K in terms of pixel count, or I might get a oh god, what's the other ratio? Because there's 16 benign, there's 32 benign, then what's the other one? Whatever, just ultra wide and matching normal width one, because either of those setups would take up less desk space than three 16 benigns would. Right, I'm going to get a biscuit or something. Back in a moment. Yep, 4-3. Yes, I have. It's a bit weird. I mean, I can kind of understand it, but it's still a bit weird. He seems to be alright with it, though. Do I have a jumper? Oh my god, Bowdenham. See, I never got into it. Oh shit. Really? Yeah, I find that weirder. I can understand the whole, I can understand checking how many hours he's had on Steam recently. But dreaming about Add-on London? Like... Okay, it's going to be a pretty cool map. And okay, it's been coming for a while, but... some people are just odd. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. I'm not going to contest that decision. Oh shit! London out tomorrow confirmed! I was so tempted to hype up the release of the South London project. Like when I re-released it recently. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a perfect drive onto a quali lap. Yeah, I'm doing what I can about that. I've made even more little optimizations to the AI recently. Yes, you have a nice badge to show for it. I have cheesy biscuit stuck in my cheeks. Right, so having determined that the late apex line is faster, I've now determinedly returned to holding it way too tight in. Oh, that. Ah, yes. That went well, didn't it? Oh, this is a quali lap. I can feel it. This is the only quali lap I'm going to get because of that black flag. Yeah. That was misjudged. This game, hi. You drive cargo broom. Haha, cargo brrrr. What I'm doing at the moment is, oh shit, lifting off before the start-finish line. Yeah, people also thought it was a UK-only forum for some reason. Like, it's hosted in Canada. All our transactions are in Canadian dollars. So what I'm doing at the moment is qualifying. Interesting. Badly. Really badly. Interesting. Nailed it. But yeah, my fastest lap times would still have been like 2.5 seconds off, even if I'd done my best lap. So I'm qualifying for a race in a car that's typically quite hard to drive, but I at least appear to have some degree of knack on. At least I don't spin it out into the wall all the time. However, I am in a higher split than I am comfortable racing in, it would seem. What's my driver number? I am number 16, yep. So, your driver number relates to your iRacing, which is basically your skill rating. It's how well you perform against other drivers. Which means that being number 16 means that I am a much lower I rating than all the rest of these guys. Oh no, it's not going to work like that. But yeah, I am... No, we've got Division 1, we've got Div 1, 2, 3. I'm in 4. This guy's in 5 and this guy's a rookie. And I at least seem to have the knack of not crashing this thing, which an awful lot of people don't seem to have. If I manage to be number 44 in a, what is this, 18 driver grid? Don't expect much. Keep your expectations low. Oh hey look, I'm number 16 and I qualied 16th. I have managed to win by entire laps in this series before, but only when I'm effectively down tiered. Right. He cargo brr. Let me just turn off for fast repairs and tyre replacements. I sometimes forget to do that. I don't think I need an no, there's no need for a pit stop in this because you have full fuel and the tyres are fine. Right. How do you start one of these things? That'll do. Don't worry, I keep mine painted bright green yellow so that people can see me coming. That's my strategy for surviving in turn 1. Okay, guy behind dipped out. Oh god. I didn't crash in the first corner. I did not crash in the first corner. You cannot tell me that I crashed in the first corner. Right, so I've got a little bit of damage. Seems like it's fine. I'm probably going to lose a wee bit of top end speed. It's not as if these things are lightning bolts anyway. Let's try and pick up a few more places. I know I can go faster than my quali time. I always quali badly. Oh, I'm going to finish first, second and third. 1, 2, 3 grid lockout. See, the car's happy. It's revving for joy. Come on. Come on shoulders as well. Yeah, I almost... Me too. I almost always outdo my quali pace by a good second or so in races. All my best times are in races. I suck at quali. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. You've got the speed. Now, typically what you do on this course is you defend all the way into this corner, but I've left it too late and I'm not going to move over on him now. You can have it. Go on. Whoop! Bit of door banging. He pulled out, okay. No, I do not. I have the I have the spotter turned off so that I can use crew chief, and I haven't got crew chief turned on. So I'm expecting you to shout on your left. You're 3 wide. Oh, let's just lock it up a little into T1. That's fine. Still there. Still there. Still there. Right, more yellows. This is good news for me. Hello. Oh, P18, okay. Or if you're using crew chief properly, fuck's sake. My pace is utterly bollocks right now. I'm gonna do that? Okay, cool. Wow, where do I brake? Okay, no. Where does he brake? Bye! I was thinking, wow, like, why am I braking so early compared to these guys? And then he just went off for a holiday. Thing is, I know I brake early, so I was expecting him to brake well after me anyway. I am losing time to the guys ahead still, which is frustrating. But you know, so far, okay, I was about to say I'm on 0x, no, I'm on 4x because of that T2 incident. Where am I losing time? Where is that time coming from? Well, having just said, I know I always brake early. That was awful. Let's have a look. I have 13x left to DQ. Can make it if I try. I tried a fast shift, it did not work. Honestly, these guys should be embarrassed that I'm keeping up with them. Gear in there somewhere. No, I don't. I actually only have the stock content at the moment. Come on. Which is why I am racing the stock content. I haven't poured any money in it other than the subscription fee. Oh god, where'd that come from? Wasn't expecting that. Slow carring right? Presumably extant pits. No, you don't. That's why I've been practicing in a Assetto Corsa. I know that the physics aren't anything like the same, but at least I can learn the track layout. Learn where it isn't, and it is a good idea to try and go up the inside of somebody. Oh. Apparently the ACO is not happy about the iRacing Le Mans 24, but I don't really see what they can do about it, because like they licensed the track out to iRacing, and of course they're going to host a 24-hour race there. Like, they're not pretending it's the official one. The lines have just got blurred because this year the official one's virtual as well. Every F1 driver's doing it this year. Well, I say every. Like, you know the ones who aren't. No plans for that now. No other map has come with new peds. Hey, that was for position. On-track overtakes only on this stream. He was on the track, so it counts. Yep. So the times in the bottom right, I am in gold. If a car is a lap ahead of me, they will appear in red. I have to give way to them and let them past, or at least not actively fight them. If a car is a lap behind me, they will appear in blue, and they should let me through, or at least not make life difficult for me. And the numbers at the right are the amount of seconds between us. He's going to get me. I'm going defensive. Right, I've gone defensive, and now I'm going to move back over to my line. Oh god, he made it. Apparently I'm being way too overcautious into that corner. Oh, bump. I felt that. Still there. Still there. Still there. Oh, he's going to have to slip all the way down here, though. He's got the run. Is he going to close the door on me? Oh, little nudge. Yes! I'm prepared to do it all again next lap because he is faster than me. He might be faster than me, but he's also behind me. It's the thing that some people don't seem to understand. It's like, yes, you're faster than me. I can see that. You're also behind me. Alright, prepare to do it all again the next lap. Because he's gonna slip me all the way down the start-finish straight. Then if I can stay ahead of him, we're going to be side by side all the way up to the back straight. He's trying to get a better run out of here. Yeah, he's got it. Say goodbye. He got a much better run than me out of there. So unless he goes really wide here, which he might do. Oh, he got it sideways. Let's do it again. Oh, hello. That's for position. On track overtakes only. Oh, he spun it. He spun it. I mean, he spun it to get down to my position in the first place. That's the thing, is that, like, if you keep your car on the edge of control, that happens. If you keep your car comfortably within your own boundaries, you're going to have a better time. I don't know, I didn't see him touch me. I didn't feel it either. I didn't feel any bump in the wheel. Right. Next victim, here we go. Come here. You've seen what happened to your comrades. 2.6. 2.5. New fastest lap for me in this session. Yeah, basically this car, you have to be holding the throttle all the way into every corner. 2.7 again. If you're not, you will spin. Why second? Why muscle memory? Why do you do this to me? Oh boy. Oh yeah, somebody else must have gone. I don't really know what a good GT lap time is at Le Mans, because in the 458 at the 458 GT2 in Assetto Corsa, I'm running 410s, 411s. The AI 911 RSRs are running 407s. Come here. Taking half a second off you this lap. Come here. Come here. Oh, I watch Jimmy Broadbent all the time. This year he's racing a Aston GTE in R-Factor 2 in the real Le Mans. The real Le Mans, yeah. Real Le Mans. But yeah, he does use LMP1s, which do like 318s sort of thing. A lot of people call it the best for its tyre model. Yeah, that's the problem. Only iRacing actually has, like, the back end for it. Hello. Thank you. I will be with you in 10 minutes' time. Yeah, get back into it by next weekend. Why did I go for fourth there? See, do you see what I mean? Sometimes, like, I just lose it sometimes. I just lose the rhythm. And just suddenly start going for the wrong gears all of a sudden. Suddenly, all of a sudden, yes. I am good with the words. I am a man of the English language. A scholar, you might say. What ho, pip pip jolly good. Jeffrey's too fast for me. Oh, hello. That! Top 10 things which are not supposed to be where they are. Number 3 will surprise you. Oh, hello, this guy's back again. He really is faster than me. I get one defensive move per straight. That's a legal move. I'm not blocking. I don't think I'm in helmet cam. I think that I just get the overlay anyway because it's an open car. Back over towards my line. Very gentle on the brakes. Oh, he's learnt from what he did last time. He knows that he needs to be on the inside. Nice try. Oh, that must be why he keeps going backwards so much. By second. Ooh, that was a tag. Apparently that was the perfect defensive move. Yes, I am unpredictable. You will never guess my next move. Will I change down to first gear in the middle of a fast right-hander? Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. Sometimes it is best just to let him go. can go surprisingly wide there on the track limits. Right, and now I'm moving back over to my line. Oh god, I overcooked it. Yep, he wants to go fight up at the front, but once again, he might be faster than me, but I'm ahead of him. That's how racing works. I'm so bad at the final corner though. I can squeeze him. I can squeeze him. And ease off the brakes. There we go. Whoa! I didn't touch him. He did not ease off the brakes like I did. The brakes are so delicate in this thing. Oh, hello. He touched me. Show me on the 1/16th scale model where he touched you. Oh, he's gonna have the run. Yeah, bye. Fair enough. Oh shit, I'm wandering. I don't want to be that guy. Oh, he's got a big crunch on his back end. Oh. Oh, he'll be back. He'll absolutely be back. Oh, bye! Hold your brakes, thank you. What's happening? I just have this aura. This is what I mean about this car. I seem to just have a knack for keeping it out of the wall. Because I really don't find it particularly difficult to keep this thing going on the straight and narrow. A lot of people seem to be faster than me, but then they suddenly go, woo! That's the thing I aspire to. A lot of people, when they pick up, like, I've seen a lot of people on forums and discords all talking about how fast they want to go. And they keep trying to match the top times and then they spin and yada yada. But the thing that I aspire for is to be fast enough to keep out of people's way and then to make it to the end of the race. White flag, white flag. One more lap, bring it home. Look at the facial expressions. Nope, yellow flag. Car stops on the right. There's been a crunch. On track, overtakes only. Every single overtake has been completely my own work. There have been no external factors involved. It's just been hard racing. Now you know what that number there says? It's 2 1s, right? That means I'm double first. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. Do not do it. I'm imploring you to not do it. Thank you. I don't think I've deliberately turned it off at any point. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Oh, fair. Fair play. Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. I was not ready for that. Bloody hell. Last corner, last lap. Whew. It was a pretty good race though. I mean, I wasn't really racing anyone, but I did quite a lot of defending until people crashed themselves out. Yeah, all your fault. I'm going to have a look at that last crash to see if that was... Well, aside from the big crash at the start, the small crash at the end and all the people spinning, aside from all of those things, it was a nice clean race. I don't understand how the people who do 46s manage, though. So much for clutchless shifting. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Clutchless shifting's fun. Especially one-footed clutchless shifting. Okay, so I need to turn the spotter on. Because that was a bit daft. Cool. Okay. Right, so spotter. Where's the spotter? Is it in sound? Enable voice chat. Mute myself. Enable spotter. Yeah. Oh, is it using my headset instead of my speakers? Okay. Okay. Right, anyway. It's time for some food. That was a fun race though. And I gained safety rating, I think. Unless that's just not updated. Licenses. No. Stats road. There we go. Let's have a quick look at the iRacing site to see how we did. But remember, I was completely outclassed in that race. I don't know why they bother putting a remember this PC button on the iRacing sign-in page, because it never does. You have to sign in anyway. Yeah, no, I didn't gain safety rating particularly. My safety rating right now is appalling. Particularly after that previous race. So what happened there? I gained 0.02 safety rating and lost 1 iRating. How? Wait. My car number was 16. I finished 12th and I lost iRating. Seems legit. Oh well. Yeah, this is just the iRacing beta UI. Anyway, food time. That was fun. I will stream again later. Hang on. No, not that one. Not that one. No. There we go. Okay, bye.